ride to the beat with my hopes and my dreams like a boat in the sea. Let it ride. From the west to the east, be the best you can be. Let the rest in peace while I try.
What's goody, fam? You already know who it is. It's ShakaShine, aka your mom's boyfriend, and she's been letting me know. A lot of y'all haven't been doing your chores. You haven't been liking, commenting, and subscribing, so make sure you do your chores so we can get back to another reaction on ShakaShine Reacts. Today, I got to give a big old shout out to Travis. Their request was George Carlin. This is Saving the Planet. Now, for the people that have been doing their chores, you know me, I got to say thank you. I truly appreciate every single one of y'all. But with that being said, a lot of y'all are still sleeping on my music. I make music, and I got a song out every single Friday of 2021. If you want to check out my music, links in the description below. For the people that wait on their requests, as you can see, we get into every single one of y'all. If I said I put it on the list, it's on the list and it's coming up. But you can always skip the line by hitting me with the donation. Links in the description below, and get your reaction out within 48 hours. Now, George Carlin, extremely funny. So, hopefully YouTube doesn't block this one. So let's get straight into the reaction.
See, I'm not one of these people who's worried about everything.
Let's see if we can get this in some better quality too. No. All right, let's go.
You got people like this around you. Country's full of them now. People walking around all day long, every minute of the day, worried about everything. Worried about the air, worried about the water, worried about the soil. Worried about insecticides, pesticides, food additives, carcinogens. Worried about radon gas, worried about asbestos. Worried about saving endangered species. Let me tell you about endangered species, all right?
Okay, he's about to have some good stuff coming up. I can already tell. Let's go.
Saving endangered species is just one more arrogant attempt by humans to control nature. It's arrogant meddling. It's what got us in trouble in the first place. Doesn't anybody understand that? Interfering with nature. Over 90%, way over 90% of all the species that have ever lived on this planet, are gone. They're extinct. We didn't kill them all. They just disappeared.
Come on now. He has some facts. That's facts.
That's what nature does. They disappear these days at the rate of 25 a day. And I mean regardless of our behavior. Irrespective of how we act on this planet, 25 species that were here today will be gone tomorrow. Let them go gracefully. Leave nature alone. Haven't we done enough? We're so self-important. So self-important.
That is true. We are. We really are. People, yeah.
Everybody's gonna save something now. Save the trees, save the bees, save the whales, save those snails. And the greatest arrogance of all, save the planet. What? Are these fucking people kidding me? Save the planet? We don't even know how to take care of ourselves yet. We haven't learned how to care for one another. We're gonna save the fucking planet? I'm getting tired of that shit.
I mean, come on now. Tell me that he doesn't have a point, though. Oh my gosh. For real, though. For real.
I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of fucking Earth Day. I'm tired of these self-righteous environmentalists, these white bourgeois liberals who think the only thing wrong with this country is there aren't enough bicycle paths. People trying to make the world safe for their Volvos. Besides, environmentalists don't give a shit about the planet. They don't care about the planet. Not in the abstract, they don't. Not in the abstract, they don't. You know what they're interested in? A clean place to live. Their own habitat. They're worried that someday in the future they might be personally inconvenienced.
And that's true. That is true. A lot of people don't care unless it truly hits them right. Like, affects their life directly. And a lot of people might not, like, once someone thinks that it might affect their life directly, whether it's down the road or whatever, then they will start doing something about it. But, I mean, come on now. He's just speaking the truth.
Narrow, unenlightened self-interest doesn't impress me. Besides, there is nothing wrong with the planet. Nothing wrong with the planet. The planet is fine. The people are fucked.
Yeah.
Difference.
That's true.
Difference. The planet is fine. Compared to the people, the planet is doing great. It's been here 4.5 billion years. Did you ever think about the arithmetic? Planet has been here 4.5 billion years. We've been here, what, 100,000? maybe 200,000. And we've only been engaged in heavy industry for a little over 200 years. 200 years versus 4.5 billion. And we have the conceit to think that somehow we're a threat, that somehow we're going to put in jeopardy this beautiful little blue-green ball that's just floating around the sun. The planet has been through a lot worse than us.
That's probably true. I mean, see, this is what I do like about George, is the fact that he brings new things to your mind, makes you want to, like, put your head in a whole new position that it wasn't before, like a different way to think about things. Gotta love it.
Through all kinds of things worse than us. Been through earthquakes, volcanoes, plate tectonics, continental drift, solar flares, sunspots, magnetic storms, the magnetic reversal of the poles, hundreds of thousands of years of bombardment by comets and asteroids and meteors, worldwide floods, tidal waves, worldwide fires, erosion, cosmic rays, recurring ice ages, and we think some plastic bags and some aluminum cans are going to make a difference? The planet.
This would trigger a lot of people nowadays. I'm not gonna lie. Like, just him saying all that would trigger a lot of people.
The planet isn't going anywhere. We are. We're going away.
Oh yeah.
Pack your shit, folks. We're going away. And we won't leave much of a trace either. Thank God for that. Maybe a little styrofoam. Maybe. A little styrofoam. Planet will be here and we'll be long gone. Just another failed mutation. Just another closed-end biological mistake. An evolutionary cul-de-sac. The planet will shake us off like a bad case of fleas. A surface nuisance. You want to...
Okay. Let me take that back.
Surface nuisance. You want to know how the planet's doing? Ask those people at Pompeii who are frozen into position from volcanic ash how the planet's doing. Want to know if the planet's all right? Ask those people in Mexico City or Armenia or 100 other places buried under thousands of tons of earthquake rubble if they feel like a threat to the planet this week. How about those people in Kilauea, Hawaii, who build their homes right next to an active volcano and then wonder why they have lava in the living room? The planet will be here for a long, long, long time after we're gone, and it will heal itself, it will cleanse itself, because that's what it does. It's a self-correcting system. The air and the water will recover, the earth will be renewed, and if it's true that plastic is not degradable, well, the planet will simply incorporate plastic into a new paradigm, the earth plus plastic.
I mean, maybe. I'm not sure about that, but maybe, I guess, maybe.
The earth doesn't share our prejudice towards plastic. Plastic came out of the earth. The earth probably sees plastic as just another one of its children. Could be the only reason the earth allowed us to be spawned from it in the first place. It wanted plastic for itself. Didn't know how to make it. Needed us. Could be the answer to our age-old philosophical question, why are we here?
To make plastic.
Plastic. Assholes.
To make plastic. That's humans. He solved it. He answered it. He solved it, y'all. We're here to make plastic. He solved it. Thank you, George. Oh gosh.
So the plastic is here. Our job is done. We can be phased out now. And I think that's really started already, don't you? I mean, to be fair, the planet probably sees us as a mild threat, something to be dealt with. And I'm sure the planet will defend itself in the manner of a large organism, like a beehive or an ant colony can muster a defense. I'm sure the planet will think of something. What would you do if you were the planet trying to defend against this pesky troubles?
He's about to name a whole bunch of stuff that has happened. Guaranteed.
Species, let's see. What might... viruses. Viruses might be good. They seem vulnerable to viruses. And viruses are tricky, always mutating and forming new strains whenever a vaccine is developed. Perhaps this first virus could be one that compromises the immune system of these creatures. Perhaps a human immunodeficiency virus, making them vulnerable to all sorts of other diseases and infections that might come along. And maybe it could be spread sexually. making them a little reluctant to engage in the act of reproduction.
Yeah.
Well, that's a poetic note. And it's a start. And I can dream, can I? See, I don't worry about the little things. Bees, trees, whales, snails. I think we're part of a greater wisdom than we will ever understand. A higher order. Call it what you want.
That's it.
Know what I call it? The big electron. The big electron. Whoa. Whoa.
Okay.
It doesn't punish. It doesn't judge at all.
Oh, what just happened? Think that was an audio skip or maybe a video skip. I'm not 100% sure. Let's keep it pushing.
Whoa. It doesn't punish. It doesn't judge at all.
Okay.
It just is. And so are we. For a little while. Thanks for being here with me for a little while.
Oh, okay. Now, I will have to say that George Carlin, definitely, I was sleeping on him. This is someone I probably should have known about a long time ago. If this is your first George Carlin reaction that you see in mine, make sure you check out the playlist. We have another one, and we will continue to do some George Carlin. Again, thank you, Travis. And yeah, this was funny. I definitely think that some people are going to be triggered by this. You know what I'm saying? But to be real, the best comedy in my eyes are usually the ones that are edgy, the ones that are trying to break new grounds and aren't afraid of offending people. I think that's the best comedy out. So that's my personal opinion. This was great. Period, point blank. This was great. Let me make sure that there's nothing else. Okay, there is nothing else. Now, if you're making it this far, you might as well start doing them chores. You might as well hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that comment button. Let me know your favorite comedy skit and what else you want to see me react to. If you're already doing your chores and making it this far, then I gotta say thank you. Please don't forget about my music. I got that song out every single Friday of 2021. Links in the description below if you want to check that out. And with all that being said, you know I'll be back at it with another reaction tomorrow.